All right, guys, I'm Michael Allen for TravelCostaRicaNow.com, and we're down in Rios Este, Sunset Del Mar Resort, and this is the last day of the relocation retreat, and Manny is going to tell us what he thought about it. We're going to get to that in a second. Guys, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it, and it's very helpful. You want to see videos as we put them up, hit the notification bell, and if you really want to help, the big algorithm in YouTube now is engagement, which means if you comment, thumbs up, thumbs down. I love Manny's hat. I can't stand your shirt. All those comments are very helpful in the algorithm. It shows engagement. And really quick, guys, if Costa Rica is on your radar and you're thinking you might want to live here, this relocation retreat, which we have another one coming up soon, there's no blowing smoke. The good, the bad, the ugly about living here. No one's going to try to sell you anything. By the end of this event, actually, we'll ask Manny. You should 100% know if Costa Rica is right for you or not. And all that information, link in the description below this video. Or you can write me personally if you just have some personal questions. info@travelcostaricanow.com, and I will answer you personally. I don't even have a secretary. Manny, thanks so much for talking to us. I think you might be the youngest, right? Are you the youngest one here?
I think Matt and Josh were younger than me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which one was bringing the hookers in from Hako? No,
the guy from Tennessee.
Sorry about okay, so where are you from?
I'm from San Diego, California.
Man, that's a pretty nice place, Manny. What
Yeah,
are you thinking? Actually, at a young age, I'm always it's always interesting to me, how did Costa Rica even get on your radar? Like, most people at your age don't go, you know what, I'm just going to shuck all this United States way of living and go to another country.
Yeah, well, I'm really into nature. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of nature in San Diego. San Diego's a beautiful area to live, but I still wanted more. I've hiked all the trails out there, walked the beaches. It's great. Don't get me wrong, the weather, the people there, fantastic place to live, but I was seeking more. I wanted more nature, more animals to see, calmer way of living.
Well, I was listening to in some of your conversations, we talked a little bit, but you're thinking about, like, maybe starting your own, like, growing your own food, having your little Airbnb off to the side, just kind of doing your own little thing, maybe a little private, maybe a little bit of this, a little bit, which is, obviously a different way of living that it would be in San Diego, much kind of thing. So obviously it wasn't just the nature. There must have been something calling you to kind of a different way of maybe, I don't know, slowing down your life or something, or your mental.
Yeah.
You tell me, I don't know.
Well, I want to have a lot of acreage. In San Diego, it's expensive to have a lot of acreage. You want prime real estate out there, you're going to pay a pretty penny. Whereas out here in Costa Rica, it's a lot more affordable.
Now, have you been looking at other places? Other countries?
Yeah, I was looking at Mexico. A little bit drier out there, a little bit more city-like. I wanted something a little bit more rugged and raw, a lot more nature, a lot more biodiversity.
Check. Right?
Yeah.
So, how long's it been? When did you start this? Like, okay, you're here now, but when did you kind of start, like, I think I want to change my way of life? Was it a year ago, or has it always been kind of in the back of your mind? You wanted to change some things, or was it kind of spur of the moment in a sense, or?
Within the last year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I felt like I was just spinning a hamster wheel out there, and, what was I getting out of it? It's like you're spinning a hamster wheel that's bronze and you're trying to make it silver and gold. You're staying in the same place, but, you're working really hard to stay in that same spot. Whereas coming out here to Costa Rica, it feels like you don't have to be in a hamster wheel. You can go anywhere you want.
Right. How much homework or research had you done prior to booking this relocation retreat?
I was watching a good amount of YouTube videos, yours, a couple of other YouTubers in the Costa Rica area.
Did you guys hear that? He was watching our videos, Travel Costa Rica Now. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, a lot of people pop up, and there's a lot of great information from all, and a lot of those people were speaking here. So
yeah,
that's nice.
That's probably the best resource, the YouTube.
So you got out here. Let's just first do the quick things. How do you like Sunset Del Mar? This whole atmosphere here by the beach, and what do you think about that? Is it a nice place, or?
Definitely. It's fantastic out here.
It is,
The
right?
service is great. You're right by the beach. There's no one around the beach, just secluded. It's all to yourself.
See, a lot of people, it's funny, a lot of people aren't into that. A lot of people, like, they need like 70 million people with their little, you know, the on the beach. And I'm like, this is for me. You go out here almost at any time. And how long do you think that stretch is? That's a long stretch. And you're, you know, 2 people down there, 4 over there, and you're like, yes, yes.
Yeah, you could run on this beach for a couple miles
Yeah.
and not see anyone.
So what about food? Is food good?
Yeah, the food's delicious. So I'm vegan, so they have a lot of vegan options out here. Rice, beans, plantains, different
The fruits.
the fruit. I've tried some fruit I've never tried in my life.
Yeah.
You can't get it in the US, and it's amazing out here. You just try it and you're like, wow, I've been missing this my whole life.
I did the same. You know, I did just on a side note. I did vegan for over a year. I really liked it. I like to try different things, but I liked being vegan, especially here because I mean, I didn't even know maracuya, cas, mamones, guanabana, guava. I never really heard of those things before, and you're just like tasting stuff and like, oh my god, and like the pineapple. Like I remember the first time somebody asked me, "Hey, you want some?" A long time ago, you want to try this pineapple? And I was like, "Not really, because you know it's probably acidic. And you have a couple pieces, like in the States." But man, he goes, "No, try it." And you just keep eating it like candy. It's so good.
The limes too. The limes are different here. I've had them in my beer, and they're tastier.
Yeah, right. So, do you feel that you? How was the retreat? Do you feel like you've got the information that you need to ultimately make a decision, like whether like it is Costa Rica or maybe it is some? And like, let's say you heard something, you go, "Oh no, I can't live with that. There's no way. I have to. Okay, I'm going to start looking at Panama or something." So, do you feel like you got enough information to even make a decision whether it was even right for you or not? Because we all know it's not right for everybody, you know. So,
Yeah, absolutely. I got all my questions answered. Any issues that I had been thinking about when I was in the States, coming over here, I didn't see them. I didn't see any traffic issues. I didn't see any ticos, like, you know, mistreating me or, you know, throwing any shade.
right.
Everyone's really respectful out here. They respect nature as well. You don't see a lot of trash around.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, seeing is believing. You know,
Yeah.
being here, seeing it all in person.
Yeah, you gotta live it down here to actually see it. I mean, you can watch all the videos in the world, but you got to be down here experiencing it firsthand. I mean, I think so. You feel like you got enough information in the retreat?
Absolutely. Everyone was top notch out here. You have people that are lawyers, real estate agents, people who are going to help you with shipping your stuff out here.
Yeah.
You got people that are just, you know, making it without an occupation like yourself.
Yeah, I was talking to, I was doing another one of these, and I keep thinking, you know, even if, let's say you knew everything you heard, you're like, I knew that. I watched that video, or I've seen this over there, and everything is how you thought. It's still, the price of admission to me, I'm going to ask you, the price of admission to me is worth these contacts. These are my friends, and it's hard to find. I've lived here 18 years. Trust me, it's hard to find trustworthiness, not somebody that's going to gouge you or gringo price you. It's transparent, and I can vouch for every one of these people. So you don't even have to worry about, like, if you start construction, is this guy going to be good? Is he sketchy? And you're halfway into your project and you find out you're being ripped off. So right off the gate, a lot of people don't even know how one little decision can go bad really quick. But you don't. So you have an immigrant. If you wanted to bring over a container, bring over your car, you know you got a trustworthy person. If you want to do this, you got a trustworthy person. To me, the contacts, especially someone that my reputation is based on my referrals to people. So when you write me and you go, Michael, I'm looking for a real estate lawyer, I can give you somebody that you're going to be like, all right, okay, yeah, I know it's going to be good. So to me, the contacts are almost worth the price of admission, regardless if you knew everything or not.
Absolutely. And I knew some of these contacts already through YouTube or online. And all it did coming here is reinforce that these people are trustworthy.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I wouldn't be involved if they weren't. So would you, and again, say what you want. Two things. First of all, is there any feedback, any corrective feedback that you've been doing this for, we've been here a week, and you kind of go, you guys could probably pick up the game doing this thing, just some constructive criticism of whatever, anything you can think of that would help us maybe make it better?
That's a good question.
All right, we'll get back to that one and think about that a little bit, and then just, would you recommend this? Do you feel like if you recommended this, that it would be like your word that this is a good thing, kind of the same thing? Would you recommend somebody that's looking at Costa Rica to come to this retreat or something like this?
Absolutely. I feel like it's a great value coming here, because you get to talk to all types of people here and get all of your questions answered. Even if you didn't have certain questions, you get to learn from their mistakes and trials and tribulations.
Thanks, Manny, for reminding me of that. I made about every one of them.
That's the best way to learn.
Yeah, I know. I don't know, man. I'm the guy that has to touch that hot stove. I got to touch the stove. So can you think of any maybe feedback or something? I'll give you an example. Maybe this will help. So somebody said, and they haven't corrected this yet, I think there should be more of a, everything should be written down in more of a schedule that you can, you see a little schedule of, 7 o'clock, but I think it could be a little bit more detailed, where you actually get a pamphlet or a, like a stack of a notebook of the things we're doing and all that, instead of just on a cell phone or something.
Yeah. I feel like another thing that would be cool too is just having some type of meditation garden, some type of, Zen kumbaya thing where, you could just be out here. You don't have to say anything and you're going to be enjoying yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, there could be actually, even that's a decent idea. There could be not everything. Now, they do have those tours here. I don't know how many you did, but you do have some free time to do the zip line or for the rappelling, but there also could be some more meditative ones, like that yoga, that, that kind of thing. That would be kind of nice too.
That's right.
Maybe we should say ayahuasca, like some ayahuasca.
Yeah, some ayahuasca. Sure.
Could you hear that?
I don't know. That's becoming more illegal.
I got some in my house.
Awesome.
Actually. Yeah, it is awesome.
Sweet.
All right, Manny. Anything else? I don't know. I'm hoping. Here's what I'm hoping, because I've been eavesdropping on your conversation. So what I'm hoping happens is you find your land, you start your thing, and then I'm gonna come knocking. I'm gonna go, Manny, how's it going? And do a little follow up of Manny.
Yeah,
you're single down here, right? Are you traveling by yourself? Or
I'm traveling. Right? I have a girlfriend back home. Yeah, I'm trying to get her out here. They have good paying jobs out there in the United States, so it's hard.
Could that be a deal breaker? Would you come out? Would you? I don't get all personal. I'm sorry. Never mind.
No.
I was like, would you leave her? Don't answer that. Anyway, Manny, thank you so much for talking to us. I appreciate it. I think it really helps other people. Guys, I'm Michael Allen, TravelCostaRicaNow.com. Peace, guys. Hope it helps. Hey, things are going to pop up. If you're thinking about living or traveling anywhere, always do your homework and research. And if it's Costa Rica, I think it's our videos. Ciao.